It's yours truly, Ricovibes, and welcome to another edition of Take 5. I got the honor of welcoming a special guest in the building, the one and only Tephlon from Tephlon Entertainment. What's up, my brother?
How you doing, Mr. Ricovibes?
Ah, man, I'm doing good, man. Looking at you.
I'm here.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing, once you have life, everything is possible.
Yes. Let's take it back, because I met you a few years ago, man, and at that time you were Dovey Magnum's manager.
Yes.
Okay. How did you get into that situation?
Honestly, I seen her perform on a stage. I think it was Bliss, and I just looked at this lady and I was like, you know what? She has talent, and in my eyes, she just needed someone to really pay more attention to her career and her
Right. And
guide her. So that's where I stepped in and was like, you know what? I'm going to put my all into this artist.
Right.
I love the business, and I hope she loves it as I loved it. So,
Did you do any type of that type of work prior to Dovey?
yes. And formerly when I was living in New Jersey, I used to manage a club, and I had some artists that I used to manage, but none of them made it mainstream.
Gotcha.
Most of them, they went mostly like underground.
Gotcha.
But Dovey Magnum was the artist that actually brought both of us to the international level.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
did you know, like, you know, we all see talent in people. Did you really see the levels that she got to prior to her getting there?
Yes. Well, I see she know how to command the stage.
Gotcha.
She, if you're not paying attention, she gets you to pay attention. So right there, that's a key thing.
Right.
The only thing that she needed to, it's like a diamond. It's from the dirt, but you wouldn't wear a diamond
Until you refine
you refine it. So
Gotcha.
at the end of the day, I myself and my team, we had to refine her where
Gotcha.
we would say now the commercial people would understand her more.
Gotcha.
People would take her more seriously.
Wow. Okay. And you did what? How many years did you do as management?
We started seriously from 2016
Okay.
and up till 2019. So it was a 3-year span.
Okay. What happened?
I would say artists reaching a level and they think they don't need a management team around them anymore.
Really?
Yes, honestly.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Do you have any regrets?
No, we could never have a regrets because at the end of the day, anywhere she goes, they still call my name. Anywhere I go, they still call her name. So it works both for us at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
So I would never take away nothing from her, nor
Right.
take anything from myself.
Right. How is the rapport now with you and her in terms of former management, artist, former management?
Well, we haven't spoke like that.
Gotcha.
So I would say it's okay.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd say it's okay.
Okay.
You know, people going to have their say-so and other people going to have their say-so, but actually the truth lies in the middle.
Gotcha. In terms of Tephlon Entertainment, what's your goal? You know, you're here in Atlanta. Atlanta has become a major market.
Yes.
You know, you're now a player in that market. What's your goal?
Well, the goal that I always had before and still have is to expand myself and expand people that's around me. Because entertainment, Tephlon Entertainment is a brand
Right.
where it's from artists to production, movies, all the etc. That's what I'm about, to entertain the people.
Gotcha. Do you see any other artists out there that you want to personally invest in, or your team want to invest in?
Well, I wouldn't want to take up any major artists other than artists that I'm already tied with, that's already big in the industry, like DeMarco and so forth. Yes, if he say, Tephlon, I want you to be my permanent manager, yes, actually I do the work.
Gotcha.
But for right now, I just do the work that I'm already doing.
Right.
Whatever he needs, I'm there.
Right.
But I would more like, because my blessing came from breaking the artist from scratch, I think that's the formula that we have. So I would stick to that part until, I would say, more in the future and see how it's go.
You know, when I look at you, I've known you for quite a few years now. You're very quiet. It's like you almost quiet but walk with a big stick, so to speak. Does that work for you in this industry? Because in this industry, you got to be, you get more, I think, when you're more aggressive. But you're more...
Well, I'm aggressive in certain areas that
Gotcha.
makes sense. But they say the loudest one in the room is always the weakest one.
That is true.
So if I have a brand that you already know what I'm capable of doing, I don't need to be all vulgar. I don't have to be loud to make people know that, oh, Tephlon is here.
Right. Right.
Your presence going to speak for itself.
Right. Okay. Well, you just recently did the Summerfest featuring Skillibeg.
Well, we did it.
The team.
Yes.
Okay. You kind of spearheaded that. What can you tell me about that? Pros and cons.
The pros and cons is everything that you plan for don't always happen how it's supposed to happen.
Right.
So it's like, as God would have said, don't count your eggs before the hatch.
Correct.
You have to go along with the flow.
Correct.
But it's hard work.
Yeah.
I would tell you that. Promotion is a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
You win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
But once you have the right mindset and the right work ethics, it could bring you a far, far, far away. And this show really brought us on a different level because I did the Chenille Muir, I did Ding Dong, and I did this. So it's like each year it's a different level we grow to. Right. So in life, you have to keep growing. It's like a tree. Mm-hmm. It never stops growing. Even if it's 50-year-old, it's still pushing out other small different branches.
Mm-hmm. What's next for Tephlon? You did this, with every show you grow.
Yes.
What can you do differently for the next event?
Well, I have my birthday coming up, so I'm trying to keep that pattern where I always bring a act for my birthday.
Okay.
So that is something I have to keep going in the pipeline.
Okay.
We would love to move over into the hip-hop world where we could bring a hip-hop artist or produce a hip-hop artist. So sky's the limit.
Wow. Is there anything you haven't dabbled? Because, again, you seem to be open to ideas.
Of course.
So is there anything that you haven't done that you'd like to accomplish?
Well, I haven't have a gold plaque on the wall yet or a platinum plaque on the wall yet. So these are the things that's definitely one thing I want. Not say want, would need. Because at the end of the day, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing it for my son where he has a legacy.
How old is your son?
My son is turning 8 years old.
Wow.
So
does he know what you do?
Yes, he knows. Okay. He knows. He's actually part owner of Tephlon Entertainment.
That's what's up.
So he plays the piano and the drums. So in that words, I feel like he has a part of me where he likes the music.
Right.
So if I could leave a legacy where he could carry on in the future, it would be impeccable.
Wow. Who is one of your favorite artists right now? Like, just off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, my favorite artist, he's not alive. I would say Bob Marley is my favorite artist. Okay. Garnet Silk.
So you're old school.
Yes, I'm from that era.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's definitely my era because those songs and music, when I listen to them, it gives me a different feeling. Not saying nothing wrong with the new era music, but those songs have more roots to it, have more realistic. The things that they were saying back then, it's actually happening now.
Yeah, they're manifesting.
Yes, they're manifesting now. So
absolutely,
that shows me that the words what they're saying, it was very, what's the word I would say? It would be more spiritual, or they see in the future. It's like they're
prophets.
That's the word. They're prophets. They're prophets. So they actually was seeing the future. They were setting the pace for us to do the thing, and I have to still keep my roots.
Right.
Not stray from it, but actually keep within that route. Sometimes, people get off their square or sometime, but you have to get back on track. And that's what I myself try to do. I can't make someone else do something that they don't want to do. So at the end of the day, I try to keep myself on the right path to make things go the right way. And everything doesn't go the right way at times, but if I could get 90% of the time, I still think that's a great number.
you've done something as a manager where prior to yourself, the only other person that did it was really Cranium,
Yes.
who bust an artist in the U.S.
In the U.S., yes. He's the only the only male artist that actually bust from the U.S. And Dovey Magnum is the only female artist. I might have to still check the record.
I don't think anybody has bust as big as she did. They
Yes.
might have bust, but not as big as she did.
Yes, her song was a very international song.
Correct.
I think the song was even bigger than her.
Yes.
I would so to say.
Yes.
It's not saying I'm downplaying
No,
anyone,
no,
but
no, I
the song was captivating.
To this day.
Up to this day and age. And that song was released in 2017.
Wow.
So it's still carrying on 5 years later.
Yeah.
So that means the music is very powerful.
Correct.
And if male and female could actually, when that song's played, the both people start moving, not just one set of people, like you have certain songs playing, you would just see the ladies dancing and the men standing up. But that song captivate the both side. And that's something impeccable. I don't know if she could top something like that right now, or so it takes.
Was that lightning in a bottle, so to speak? Because do you think it can be duplicated? Or yourself? I'm not talking about her in particular.
I don't know.
I'm talking about yourself.
Well, I'm not saying I could duplicate it, because you could never imitate someone.
Yeah.
You could only mimic what they're doing and try to be better.
Right.
So if you could take the ingredients from that and mix it a different way to make a super now ingredients, then you have topped that.
Correct.
So for she or I myself, we have to prove that we could surpass that, and which I'm not saying I'm not gonna try, because again, I love the music.
Right.
Music is my passion.
Right.
It's in my vein. I was doing music from I was 15, 16 years old.
Wow.
So it's not in America I came and started loving music.
Gotcha.
My cousins, we had studios back home where I was watching them, learning from them, know how to make rhythms, know how to mix and master stuff, know the business part, because I went to school for business.
Okay.
Because I used to go to the Intertechnical, and I was in 2 business clerical school.
Okay.
And so the business part now, I kind of have a grasp for that from I was very young.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay.
Numbers, know how to articulate stuff. From a younger, tender age, I was doing that. So when I came to the States and when I migrated to the States, I start doing small things. I used to work on a radio as a disc jockey.
Did you?
Yes. I used to work on a radio station in New Jersey, 96.1.
Wow.
Vibes Link FM. So Atlanta only see one part.
Gotcha.
They actually
I'm learning something here today.
They actually never really seen my true potential.
Got it.
Because I was like, okay, it's not much radio station down here where do the reggae, and to get on the big radio station, you have to be highly recommended or well known for them to be like, okay, we want to hire you as a disc jockey.
Correct.
So then I was like, you know what? Let me try in the promotion thing, because which I was promoting parties from way back in New Jersey. I done did shows with Munga and Reba Idona, all these Taurus Riley. I've did these stuff under my belt. Atlanta just brought me to the forefront where give me a more recognition, which I am appreciative of that, because a king never get crowned in his own town.
That is true. That is true. So you migrated from Jamaica to New Jersey.
Jersey, and yes, and then from New Jersey straight to Atlanta.
Okay. What do you think of the Atlanta market right now, as we're talking in terms of the reggae scene, just the whole market here in Atlanta?
Well, the reggae scene, it's a up and down.
Gotcha.
You have this minute it will go for you, or this minute won't work for you. But the key thing is to find a product that the people wants. It's just like you go into a store and buy something. The store owner puts something in your eyes that he knows the customer's going to want.
Correct.
So you don't have to really search that hard to find it. So if you find a real product or a theme that's going to pull the people out, they will. Just like the Skillibeng show, just like the Chanel Muir, just like the Ding Dong. These people bring people, even though you still have to put your promotion in.
Of course. Of course.
automatically they're gonna pull the people out. Worse if it's their first time. So that is something you have to stay on. Try to do your homework first, because we didn't just get up and say we're gonna do the Skillabang show. This was planning from way before he even think of getting his US permit.
Wow.
So we've been watching him and see that this man could captivate the people. Even though some people say he's not the greatest performer, but everyone knows his song.
Correct.
And if a baby could sing a song, you know you have a song. Definitely, I'm telling you.
Wow. What's next for Tephlon Entertainment?
I would love to go into the movie, documentary. I have some, I would say I have a compilation of artists that I'm going to put out. Because that era is actually returning. We was in an era where only singles.
Yeah.
So life is like a cycle. So
Yeah.
nothing
Especially
is new.
the business.
Yes, nothing is new under the sun. So everything, it might just refix it a little bit. But I'm about to put out a compilation with various artists, some well-known and some young artists. At the end of the day, music is me. Entertainment is me. I will never go around that, because it gives me a feeling. When I see a crowd of people at an event and they're enjoying themselves, that makes me feel more. It's not even the money. It's the feeling of the people. I could go home and be like, wow, these people felt pleased.
I mean, you're creating an event, not just, not
Yes.
just a party. It's an event.
No, yeah, it's an event, something they could talk about the next 10,
Right.
2-3 months, or next couple of years down the line.
Right.
Not just 24 hours and it's gone.
Gotcha. Being that you did what you did with Dovey and you came so far with her and then it went away, does that sour you against working with new artists again?
I wouldn't say sour. I would say I would be more cautious.
Okay.
It would be more just straight business.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't like say, okay, this artist, they needs help, I'm going to try with them. No, I'm going to be like, listen, here's a contract. If you void this contract, this is what's going to happen.
Gotcha.
At the end of the day, I will never go sour.
Gotcha.
Or feel bitter because
thing doesn't work out.
Things, it's a gamble too.
Correct.
Because if I don't put in the work, how the artist is going to actually get to the forefront? And if the artists don't help put in the work also, how we are going to get to the forefront? Because at the end of the day, artists can't do the same work as the manager.
But they think they can.
All right.
They think they can.
That's the word.
Right,
think.
right.
I don't think I could be an artist.
Right.
Maybe, yes, I could help you write a couple of lines of your song or help fit in certain things, but I can't just get up and, I'm not saying I can't go on the stage, but I can deliver it as how you deliver it.
Right.
Or you capture the crowd.
Right.
My job is to actually do with the paperwork, make sure your royalties is right, your publishing is right, your booking is right, all of these, etc. That's my job. And I would never try to take an artist's place.
Gotcha.
I would just explain to you, this is how we do it. This is not how you're supposed to do it. Because at the end of the day, we're living in a world where it's a more of an image.
Yeah.
People go off for what they see more.
Yeah.
See and hear more, that's the most powerful thing out of the 5 senses.
Yeah.
Because if your eyes is gone and your ears is gone, it's all over. You only could touch, and not much thing you could touch and know what it is. But when you could see and hear it, it's so...
Yeah.
It's
powerful.
Powerful right there. I mean, literally more powerful.
There's artists out there that may want to get in touch with you. Are you open to working with anyone?
Of course. I have reached out to a couple young artists that I've seen with potential and want to work with them, even here in Atlanta. Because this is a home base for me now, where the love that I get from Atlanta and the response, I could never throw them to the curve.
Gotcha.
You don't burn bridges where you have to cross again.
Absolutely.
That's a key thing in life. That's why they have bridges where you have to go back and forth. So anyone thinks that they could just burn a bridge and they're going to be, no. You might have to cross that bridge again.
I'm big on energy, man. If that energy is just not there, You know, I just don't surround myself with negative energy.
That's true, because negative is not going to bring you where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
So if it's pure negative, okay, I'm going to step back and just be myself and be like, okay, go ahead.
Right.
Do what you think is best for you. But if you could get better than what you was getting here, great. If the grass is greener more over there, fine. I already know I've watered this grass from it was dirt until now the grass is green. So I would never want to jump and go over that side. I already know my grass is green here.
How can they get in contact with you in terms of, you know, getting on your roster, so to speak?
Well, everyone supposed to know how to find me. Well, for who that don't know how to find me, you can find me on Instagram. That's Tephlon Entertainment. Spells Tephlon. A very authentic word, not with an F. I think I'm the only person that has that authentic.
Teflon, the artist is spelled different.
With an F.
Right.
But if you go to school and understand the vowels, F and PH sounds alike.
Correct.
So that's where we created that one. So I have to shout out to my boy Dean. I don't know if you're watching this, but this is from like 2004.
Wow.
Everything got created. Wow. And he was like, why you worrying about to spell the name of the F? FH, PH, and F sounds alike. So make your name more authentic and original. So that's where I came with that name.
Okay.
And spell it. So for everyone that's trying to find me on all the social media platform, it's Tephlon Entertainment, Tephlon Entertainment. At Instagram, Facebook, Tephlon Entertainment, or Tephlon Don. That's my personal page, Tephlon Don. But for the business page, it's Tephlon Entertainment. Twitter, Tephlon ENT. And also TikTok, because I just actually got on TikTok.
I haven't made that move yet, but I will.
Yeah, I went on TikTok right before about a month now since I'm on TikTok. So you can find me on TikTok. That's Tephlon Entertainment. Go follow me. Press the like button. And also my YouTube channel, Tephlon Entertainment. Subscribe, all the etc. So, and
so the next thing for you is really your birthday event.
Yes, that's November the 13th.
Okay.
I'm keeping the pattern from I started with Chanel's show, it's on a Sunday, and then I did Ding Dong on a Sunday.
Okay.
So I'm trying to keep that pattern. I'm not trying to step on anyone's date.
Gotcha.
Just to stay on a level pad and stay in my lane.
You know what time it is in Atlanta.
I know. I know. That's why.
If you try to go outside the box, people are going to say, but wait a minute. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and then it creates this catastrophe in the atmosphere and be like, oh, this and that. So I'm not trying to do that. So people look out November the 13th, definitely. That's my birthday. And it's going to be something nice. I'm trying to bring an artist that's never been to Atlanta.
Who might that be? Wow.
Someone that's never been in the city of Atlanta before. So I have to keep up the work, you know?
Yes.
Consistency is the key to life.
Well, let me tell you, man, on camera, you've done a phenomenal job with Dovey.
Yes.
Moving forward past Dovey, you've done some, phenomenal job with your promotions.
Yes.
You've kept it serious. You've kept it humble as well.
Got to.
And that's key in this business.
No, I have to. You have to stay humble. You can never think that you're bigger than anyone.
Right.
Even if you're that, but don't ever think you're more than someone.
Correct.
The people is the one that supports me. So at the end of the day, I'm going to always have love for the people. We might have our differences, but at the end of the day, it's nothing personal. I don't make it get personal to me. It's business.
Gotcha.
But it's wonderful. The car wash has been wonderful too.
Yes.
That definitely, so people, if you want to come check me out, you could come down to TGS Car Wash located at 6201 Memorial Drive. Come get your car wash, get it detailed, all that, etc. So
one-stop shop.
Yes, one-stop and shop right there. You could talk business about music. Yeah. You could get your car washed in the meantime. So
there you go.
Yeah, I love what I do, Rico, and
I can tell.
You is a person that showed me love, respect, and very genuine.
Thank you.
So I will never go around that. In front of your face, behind your back, I would always say, this man showed me the love and the respect from day one.
Absolutely. If
certain people never believe in me, that man definitely believed me. That man, a lot of times.
I saw the seriousness in you.
Yeah.
I remember we've talked differently about things that we wouldn't talk about in public. So I know the background, I know where you're coming from, I know where your head is at. When many people didn't know that, but I knew it was.
Nah, well, people's gonna just judge a book by its cover, but you have to open the page, go to the index, you have to go to the introduction,
right.
Then you start getting to the first page. There
you go.
Then you're gonna see who it is.
There you go.
So Tephlon Entertainment is for the people, for the people, by the people, love for the people.
Gotcha.
And it's always anything you need, Rico. You know where to find me at.
Of course.
You know where to find me, definitely.
This has been another edition of Take 5. My special guest today, Tephlon from Tephlon Entertainment. Look out for his birthday bash coming up November 13th. That's right, November 13th at a venue near you.
Yes.
My brother?
Pleasure, sir.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, my brother.
Anytime.
We'll catch you next time on another edition of Take 5.